when it comes to the whole vibes, the whole realms of the emancipation of us as a people from the shackles, from the physical shackles of slavery. Even if knowing well that even if we were emancipated with these physical shackles, I mean that the shackles that were placed upon the minds of us as a people is far worse. So give thanks for that overstanding, that look, we were free physically but emotionally and spiritually and economically, and even intellectually, even when it comes to how we think. I mean, a lot of us, a lot of not us, a lot of people, man, they are deeply enslaved. So definitely we give thanks for this divine opportunity as we are here with you this evening, and we have someone, as our time is very limited tonight. We do have someone with us that will be not a guest, because I don't think that she will be guessing. There's a wonderful activity coming up, and we have the Honorable Empress Ethiopia with us that will be basically speaking of a very important event that will be taking place when it comes to the whole aspect of assisting people in the realms of the new upcoming school year, and how it is that as parents, I mean, you know how it is when it comes to paying the rent. I mean, it is something that is very tough for a lot of people, especially when it comes into the whole realms of the COVID-19 and everything happening. So we'll just be going into that immediately, that the Empress could just let us know before we go into um, our topic this evening. At least the Empress could make us know exactly what is it that is happening. That's Honorable Empress Ethiopia, and she's the founder of a movement called the Ubuntu movement. And the Ubuntu movement would be literally hosting an essay competition whereby students would have an opportunity to write an essay, and she'll give the topic and everything and let us know exactly what motivated her to go into that realms there. Give thanks for all the people that's here with us on YouTube. Louis, give thanks for blessing us up. Ivan Z, Bernadine, Herbert, give thanks for all those of you who are streaming live with us internationally. Yes, Honorable, give thanks. Could you just let us know um, what does the whole aspect of Ubuntu signify, and how it is that you intend to assist the young people when it comes to the whole aspect of the upcoming year that is opening?
Life. Give thanks for having me on your program to be able to put an information, especially for those that need it. Um, well, we know education is ammunition, and this can use our education to uplift our plight, our situation within the island. That's the best sort of ammunition that we can have when it comes to just existing. All right, so the Ubuntu movement, Ubuntu is a Swahili word which actually means I am because you are, and you are because I am. So the Ubuntu movement now, it basically just encourages us to remember that oneness, that we're all connected, that whatever affects one actually affects the whole unit. So with that in mind, if it is that some of us might be experiencing some sort of, or might be disadvantaged for whatever reason, once we have the opportunity and capabilities to do so, it's our duty to be able to assist the other person in whatever way possible. So given the challenges that parents usually face when it comes to enrolling their children in secondary school, the acquisition of books, uniforms, and all these things. And then with the current COVID-19 pandemic, uh, a lot of people are just out of work. So the Ubuntu movement, in that same spirit of oneness, is or has launched an essay writing competition. The topic is COVID-19 and me, moving forward with resilience and creative solutions. essay, it was launched on the 31st of July, and the registration form is actually available on our Facebook page. It's actually called the COVID-19 Essay Competition St. Lucia. So the COVID-19 Essay Competition, Instagram page, the Ubuntu movement, and the registration form is available there. They can download the registration form, complete it, send it back to us, and we send the template for the essay. Now, the timeline for downloading the registration form, so now, just acknowledging that we as a people, we have to.
Because you are, both of us. So how is it that this is gonna be judged? What is expected?
Okay, well, we have a panel of judges. I am not one of them. They are all professionals within the field, and of course, apart from the basic grammar and whatnot, as the subtopic implies, creative solutions, which is something that we want our children to understand that they are capable of providing solutions to whatever challenges that they are facing, just merely by the fact that they are going through that process as well. And in acknowledgement that we value their intelligence, we value their input. So it's encouraging the child to have confidence in their own selves, So that's what we want to see being expressed in that essay. Yes, the problems and everything, but we'd also like to see how their own perspective on it and moving forward and these kind of things.
So is it that something that what if a child don't really have access to, because not everybody have access to internet and Instagram and Facebook. So if it is that someone doesn't have access to Instagram and Facebook, how it is that they can still be able to participate in that essay writing competition?
All right, so we encourage because we really want to reach the people that need this kind of opportunity. We're encouraging them to reach out to us. I mean, even just today, there was a little child that called, and he said he doesn't have Facebook, he doesn't have Instagram. So, but he had an email address, so I just emailed the form to him. So you can just call us 2855195 or send us an email if you have access to email, or even WhatsApp on the same number. The email address is Ubuntu Movement 7. That's UBUNTUMOVEMENT 7 at outlook.com. Or, as I said, you can call us or WhatsApp us on 2855195, and we'll assist you in whatever way possible.
I give thanks, Honorable. So what is it that I know that when you judge in one of these competitions, there are some key aspects that would some things would weigh more than the others. So what are the key things that would be looked upon when it comes to the whole aspect? So as the child would have known well what they would focus on. Does it have to be like a realistic story? What are they going to be saying it how they want it? Is there so what aspects, what under what grading scheme? So how would they be able to know what they have to pay more attention to?
Okay, the thing is, on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, we would encourage people to tune in on there because our judges um, would be posting, they have already started posting different little pointers and tips to be able to, for the participants to be guided in the essay writing competition. But apart from the standard of just being able to express themselves, provide their punctuation is in the right place, making use of certain writing tools of self-expression. Just tune into our page and you would get those little pointers, those little tips, to so that you can be guided.
Before you actually seal up whatever it is that you are saying, is there a number or something that they could actually call, and if it is that they cannot still get access to that to these things there, or is it a place that they can go? Probably you have any forms printed, so at least someone could just do it, just go probably full of something manually? And how do you accept the essays? Are the essays only accepted through an electrical medium? Or is it that someone could write the essay and post it? Or you know how it is. You know about post office, and their post office, I know now with email and WhatsApp, everybody forget about posting letters. So is it only that you are accepting letters on the digital realms, and that if someone does it mean that they don't have access to to
I wouldn't say that. And right now, as a standard, it's electronic responses. So, but as I said, in touch with us for if they have any challenges in being able to submit their essay, we're willing to accommodate. The main thing is that the